You know the vibes, we're back with another video, and today we're going to be playing some NBA 2K21. Last game, we got completely BS'd, and let's get right into it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe for all the IGD and _pride, and yes, go feel the vibes. Amazon, Spotify, you know the drill. You know the drill.
Shoes today because we've got the 2K TV Kicks contest. Give us a rundown of what Concepts is.
Sure. So we're a lifestyle boutique created in 1990.
I predict a win this video.
Each guy has been going. So here's Miami.
Oh, we're in freaking Toronto too.
You got Achua, Hero out there at Bellamy. Then there's Jimmy Butler.
Tyler Hill played trash last game.
Center, locking down the middle. And for Toronto, they've got OG Anunoby. Johnson is out there with Len. And there's Davis.
How was that a backcourt?
In at the point. All teams tonight, Greg, love to push.
What? I didn't even move.
Even off made shots. You know, trying to
Where's Kalari at?
Before the half-court D can
Let me guard Drake.
I think you're going to see more and more of that every year. I agree. Good work.
I'm so mad at him. He don't block nothing.
Taking the early lead. Here we go.
This court look kind of nice.
Take a nice deep breath. You
But yeah, Bam do not be blocking nothing.
Gets the game started the right way.
Now here's Bellamy. Butler feeling out of it. Bellamy passing to Achua.
Oh my gosh.
Shot clock at 6.
You're so trash.
Here's Hero. He's guarded by Johnson. Hero.
I blame that possession on Achua.
Shot will not go from Anunoby.
Give her the ball.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And they pick up 2.
And Junior, a player
who is that? I don't even know who that is.
They'll give him spots here and there
Davis?
early in the year. But he's shown well in the time he's had thus far.
And Greg Jr., a player they have high hopes for.
Yeah, I dare you to pass it.
Talent is there, certainly.
That was nasty.
The opportunities to develop might not be readily available. On the sideline, let's catch
Come
up
on.
with David Aldridge.
Devin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. You mentioned Jimmy Butler's strong personality. Coach said Butler's going to tell you how he feels, whether you like it or not.
Oh, freak. God dang
That
it.
demands respect. His teammates rally around him. So it will take a great
God dang it.
effort tonight to overcome that type of unity. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Pass to Butler.
I'm gonna stop messing with the camera. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see.
The whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You look how Jimmy Butler stays committed on that play, ready to overcome the defender and still take the shot.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Save energy, save energy.
Van Fleet with it.
We look crazy in this all black.
Against Utah.
We look kind of good. No. I love how you block it when I'm actually there.
Bam with the emphatic block.
Here's Bellamy. Here's Achua.
Like when you don't need to block it, you block it.
Fast.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the
But it's
lesson.
whatever.
The team there, that's a hustle play to save points.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Okay, Ty.
He is a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Passes it to Bellamy. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Now, here's Achua. Back to Bellamy. Adebayo down low.
Okay. Big man.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score.
I realized that we do really good when Bam is actually like scoring.
And here is Anunoby. Back to Davis.
So that might be the wave.
to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot.
Why did you?
Kicks to Davis.
That was weird.
It's off from 3-point range. Here's the break.
What the?
Raptors trail by 6. Here's Anunoby. Some solid defense from Butler.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
No, I didn't mean to pass it to him, right?
Outside, Davis.
I don't gotta tell y'all.
Can they get it?
Good D.
That
He is
shot
locking up.
And the Heat going the other way now.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep
Come on,
shooting.
bud.
If you're struggling this bad, it's getting a little
With the
bit
turnaround too?
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team.
With the
They're
turnaround?
hoping for a better showing against
That's not
this
what you
club
do,
this
Jimmy.
season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
That's not what you do.
Now Len. He had 13 points in the win against
Yes, sir.
The other
I don't know
part of
what
his
Bam
game,
be
he
trying to do.
outstanding.
I don't know what he be
Shot
trying to
blocking
prove.
is a huge momentum shifter, and his 2 blocks really turned the game in their team's favor.
Now here's Butler.
He about to shoot
With a
that.
9-point
Okay.
lead.
That's an easy bucket, Bam.
Here's Adebayo. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't
What?
convert. That's a
Ah,
shot
freak.
he has to continue to take.
For Miami, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Nice concentration with the double clutch layup. Adebayo's got his second best of the game.
No way.
Now here's Davis. 8 points his last outing. Pass to Van Fleet.
Well, that's a layup. Oh, or not.
Back to Davis. They need this. And the Raptors
Good board.
miss again.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush
Come on, T.
as soon as you get done with it.
Hey!
But dunk by Achua.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight,
I don't know why they disrespecting Tyler Hero. Didn't y'all just call this on out?
to this team now, just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Toronto calls timeout. Greg, if your system overall for these teams, if the schemes don't seem to be working, how much can you really change before you get to the offseason? Or, in particular, before you get to the playoffs?
It's never easy.
Where's Kyle Lowry at? Y'all need him. I wonder if they traded him.
The coaching change, and the reality is you also
That's
have
a yikes.
to
What the freak is my character doing?
You can't fit that square peg into a round.
Oh, he's right there.
Whatever system is,
What the?
it's gotta be catered to the
Why is he not
personnel
starting?
you have. You can't go the other way around, and I think that's
How did that not get blocked?
Oftentimes, the good coaches-
See that pass? Oh my gosh.
And it's Butler with the jam.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Van Vliet with the bucket.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Here's Achua.
Good cuts, guys. Good cuts.
And
I'ma
they
see
have
you every
gotten
time.
the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Now here's Len. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Van Vliet with the bucket.
Oh my god, he's not even doing
Right now, he's on a
anything.
mission to get him out of this hole.
What the freak?
Now the pass to Bellamy. And the whistle blows.
Oh, I was going to Bam. I was going to you, Bam. Jeez.
Pass to Achua.
That one.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Alex Len picks one up.
Destroying them.
Yeah, easy call.
For Miami, Bellamy, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The Raptors have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second.
I don't know why Kyle Lowry's not starting. That's so weird.
Davis is out there with Lowry. Then it's Alex Len. Then it's Johnson. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
I feel hella slow.
And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Plus 8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Now, here's none. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points.
I can't be always play like this. This is what I always say.
Up there, vertical, good hands.
I guess we played good last game.
Kendrick Nunn
Just freaking the Nets were ODing.
Simeon High, that's the exact same high school that one Derrick Rose came from. He also played alongside Jabari Parker and won 4 state titles there.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Adebayo passes to Butler. At this time, his first
I was like, if he made that.
Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time
Shot that, wow.
taking the lid off.
And those 4 straight titles in Illinois record made it 7 total in Simeon's history.
That's unbelievable stuff, and that's probably
I was saying
why
what
there's great
Jimmy was
reason
doing.
why Kendrick Nunn's jersey hangs there in the rafters. Only 4 players have gotten that honor.
How is that not a foul? What was that?
Here is Lowry. He's got 7. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And to get open
Give me that.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Our first block of the series.
In for and the ball goes out of bounds.
Oh, it's our ball. Let's go.
And if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
Well, Heat leading by 23. Bellamy passes to Adebayo.
Can't stop
Get off
this.
the glass. Adebayo's got 8.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Raptors shooting just 31% in the game. Lowry against Bellamy.
Give me that.
By Lowry, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been
Hey.
a
Oh.
this huge lead.
I was like, he's hot. Let me throw him the lob.
But they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Now here is Lowry, following the miss by Bam Adebayo. 5 to shoot. Lowry.
Okay, that's good D.
They get the rebound.
This
Of
guy's
course.
got a great nose
Whenever I
for
play
the
good D,
offensive
they just get the
glass, and I
rebound.
like how he used those long arms that time.
It's okay, though.
Reach up, snag that rebound.
Here's Hero. No points in the game yet
Ooh,
for him.
Bam. I mean, not Bam, but Jimmy.
Pass to Butler. Plenty of space.
That's a bucket. Psych.
The shot comes out.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a
Like
good
that.
idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
Now, here's Bellamy. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against Brooklyn.
And guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully.
You know,
and
trying to
that
get my
one
teammates
seriously put on
involved.
a passing clinic.
What? Why would you?
Ajua, 7 points in the game. Butler, no good.
I swear, all Jimmy takes is tough
Bring
shots.
it up for Toronto. Following this, they get to host the Rockets. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team.
Like, I swear he could have got a better animation on that.
And here is Davis. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis.
Dang.
He averages over 11 points a game.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those.
Keep going.
Tonight has been questionable at best.
Hey,
And Adebayo throws it.
I wasn't even talking about Bam. I was talking about
Now,
Jimmy.
when Adebayo gets vertical, that's a big bam.
That's a big Bam.
Toronto calls timeout. Greg is a point guard. You
Did he
must
just
have
say that's a
so
big
much
bam?
fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon. I mean, I could go on, and you're right. I was blessed to play alongside these guys.
Dang, we are destroying them. This is wild.
And you know,
the crowd is like silent.
Going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact. Man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
We got some chemistry.
We had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then. But I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Hey!
The dunk by Achua.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up a powerful alley-oop dunk. Now here's Van Vliet. 10 points for him.
Oh, I knew he was passing it. Give me that. No.
He lays it up and in. Van Vliet's got 12.
We're here. Before they get back.
Tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Oh, my bad. That was definitely your bucket.
To the paint, outside Butler.
Okay, what is going on? Like, bro, I swear he could have got a layup.
Poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Yep, one goes in there.
Like I'm just not alive.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Big time scoring explosion in this one from Bam. Didn't think he would have this kind of offensive impact.
Now here's Davis. Pass to Len. Inside. Here's Van Vliet.
Thank you, jeez.
That'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds.
Block him. He's short.
Possession. Thomas checked in for Johnson. And stolen by Butler.
How the freak.
Oh, and a fast break for the Heat.
Come on, punch that. And one.
And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The Raptors making a switch here. Baines is checked in. The Heat have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
Tyler Hero, a player who's played with a ton of confidence in high school, in his 1 year in college, coming into the league. It's certainly something he's brought with him.
Now here's
I don't know which one to do.
12 points for him. Second shot opportunity, and it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
That was wild. I don't know how they didn't get the rebound.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
The pass to Ananobi.
What the freak is this? Valanciunas?
Get a hand on it. In transition, here comes Miami.
You already know what's about to happen.
Well-rounded effort.
It's Lob City out here in Toronto.
Signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Go ahead and catch you one. Go ahead and catch you one.
A full head of speed, completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Here's Van Vliet over Bellamy, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get.
I don't know about that one, 2K.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No, I don't know about that one, 2K.
For the Raptors. Then from the Heat, Olenek is checked in for Achua. Iguodala comes in for Butler, and it's Dragic in for Tyler Hero. And Adebayo throws it down.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along
Looking
with
like
maintaining
Magic Johnson out here.
pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Now, here's Anunoby.
Well, I've never seen Magic Johnson play, so I'm looking like Chris Paul out here. Looking like Rondo out here. There we go.
At the defensive end of the floor, 3 steals.
I guess Chris Paul works too.
4 on the shot clock.
How do I not?
And Baines kicks to Thomas.
No way.
He's trying to get open. And again, no good by Toronto.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Bellamy. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
I'm all for the crowd interacting.
Nah, not make that.
Guys, Bam Adebayo, get it? Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime.
Good. A perfect half. plus 21. A perfect half. You about to get a playmaking badge this game.
Big gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins.
What the freak is that?
Goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback. One side trying to protect.
Is that 86 overall?
You
What
look at Bam
the?
Adebayo in this game, guys. He has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break.
Bam, I'm gonna need you to do better on these pick and rolls.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
All fueled up and
Like, there's no way that, like,
courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Heat.
he should be getting these off over you,
Then it's Bellamy.
especially when I'm like still kind of there.
And it's Hero into the two spot. Now here's Davis. Following the miss by Bam Adebayo. Blanket kicks to Anunoby.
Give me that.
Deflected, and so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's?
That's what you should be doing every single last time.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Now here's Davis.
If you don't like that up, Tyler, like you've been doing the whole game.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4. This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Van Vliet against Bellamy. To the middle. Here's Davis. They get it again. Len. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Outside, Davis. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Len.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
90 seconds now into the second half.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Give him an inch of room.
Davis, the pass to Len. Van Vliet against Bellamy. Clock at 6. Pass to Anunoby. And here's Davis for 3. Davis can't get that one to fall.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going. There are only a few players in the league who can hit it like that in stride.
Don't know why he didn't pass it to him.
Beautiful assist.
Toronto with the ball after the Heat pick up 2. Here's Van Vliet. 8 for 15
Oh
with that
gosh,
basket,
bro.
but he's not satisfied yet.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Please, Tyler.
Back to Bellamy. Passes to Butler.
I just don't get it.
Here's Hero. He's got 5. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Like, okay.
Land got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Really call me one of the best three-point shooters. We're not gonna talk about it.
Bellamy against Van Vliet.
Like 2K don't have me breaking.
And he gets the whistle.
You can't get bodied like that by Fred VanVleet.
You know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back to how about Kobe
So
going
easy,
to the Lakers. Mikal and Parrish coming
Their defense
to the
is just
Celtics.
non-existent.
We've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
There's Van Vliet following the basket by Bam Adebayo, and the shot goes in.
And that's just smart basketball. Lowry reading the overcommitment and just whipping the ball to the
Like, that's what I need.
And it's out of bounds.
That's what I need from you, Bam.
Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for the Heat. Outside Butler. "18 feet out." And the shot
Like,
is
that
long.
should be a bucket.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Now, here's Lowry. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go.
Defense getting too close. Lowry has the instinct to read what's happening, takes the shot there into the contact.
That was like a Kyle Lowry season.
And Kyle Lowry drops them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
The Heat leading by 23. And there's the pass to Butler.
Like, that could have easily been a layup. I'm so confused.
And he converts the layup. Adebayo's got 8 points in the quarter.
Just be having him pull up.
Possessions like zombies staying alive
like he's D-Book.
Courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
Lowry against Bellamy. Lowry can't get it to go.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Shots good from
Butler. So Jimmy Butler can make threes, but Tyler Hero can't.
Of Adebayo, not flashy, but making smart ones.
Bellamy against Lowry. Count it. Lowry's got 11 points.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Van Vliet brings the double team. None.
What the?
And the one-hand slam just
avert
pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even at a power finish. Van Vliet outside.
I don't know if that's in his bag. 2K. Well, looks like they about to foul Bam out.
It's going to be on Bam Adebayo. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. Some changes for Toronto. Aaron Baines comes in for Johnson. And it's Matt Thomas in for Anunoby. And Miami also making a switch. Olynyk's checked in. Some nice ball movement here by the
No, get rid of the ball.
Bellamy against Lowry. Launches a 3. Glenn grabs the board.
Don't ask me why I shot that. Don't ask me why he shot that. That was wild. Okay. I guess. He was wide
open.
open.
Time when three-point shooting was a liability for Lowry. But the guy has put in the time, and now he is a solid
option
from deep.
Now, here's Bellamy. 6 points for him. Pass the Butler.
Pull up.
6 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get a shot off.
And he's been a force on the glass.
If I had more time.
Yeah, it's almost like he's got a magnet on that ball here tonight. He's in the right spot all the time.
Lowry finds Thomas. And here is Van Vliet.
I kind of rushed to release because I didn't think I was going to get it off in time.
Van Vliet against Nunn. And it's Len. That time on the assist from Van Vliet. Len's got his second bucket.
Well, 7'1", 250+ pounds. He's just so good at pushing through contact, is Alex Len.
Plays it up and banks it in. That's now 8 points for Junior.
Can't talk enough.
Loki might need to score more since Bam got out the game.
Really the key to that entire sequence.
Nunn against Van Vliet. Lowry shot is
That was a really good play.
The Heat leading by 22. Bellamy with it. He's got 8.
Foul?
That time. Good work defensively by Lowry.
Does Kyle Lowry not get foul calls on him?
Olynyk is covering.
Stop that, no.
Here's Len. It's blocked. It's 2-on-1. And a wide open look for Junior.
I don't know why he shot it like that. That was weird. He like didn't shoot it in motion. He shot it like a standstill shot. God dang, why are we letting Alex Len look like freaking Andre Drummond?
Baines has got 5 points so far.
Pistons, Andre Drummond. Let me clarify that.
Talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league.
I'm gonna just say Dennis Rodman. Got him looking like Dennis Rodman.
Going backward, they do it with the purpose of getting under their.
Loki might be back in the game.
A little over 2 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Butler.
Come on, Bud.
And again, it's the Heat missing. Raptors trail by 20. Johnson is up there with
crossover?
And there's Davis.
Wasn't good enough.
Van Vliet. And it's Boucher in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Good, I finished that like Westbrook.
By Jimmy Butler that time. You leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find them.
I should have stole that with the free.
Van Vliet looking around. Outside for Davis.
What a freak did he like speed boost OD.
But they'll get another chance.
Oh, tough play underneath there to give them another possession. Just what they were hoping for. A little more time.
Has he made a 3?
Rough game offensively. He's really struggled, and really probably why they're trailing.
Oh man, this would be a
Like, bro, look at he's 1 for 16.
scoring to rely on.
Toronto's gone.
And he's low-key been shooting a lot of wide open shots.
To the right side. Doubled by Bellamy. Van Vliet finds Johnson.
That was a foul.
Here's Boucher, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
But don't buy it, Chua.
That play was kind of tough. I'm not gonna lie.
Others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around as the
Oh, that was bad.
Van Vliet against Bellamy. And the bucket is good.
Oh my gosh, Van Vliet is freaking cooking me.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Well, we know the TV networks have brought more revenue, Greg, to the NBA. The expectation is for another bump when they renegotiate in 2023.
You know, at the same time, though, Kevin, with all the cord cutters out there, the league looking to make the game more accessible to
What is this? Get off me. That should be a bucket.
Of this next deal.
Of course it's
On
not.
your tablet, smartphone, or your computer.
That is a
2K hate Tyler Hero.
effort, guys.
Confirmed.
And that's nothing new coming from MGA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you. What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined.
The ice on me?
And he likes mixing
The
it
what?
up with his impressive vert.
It's good.
That was weird.
Butler's got 4 points in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Toronto calls timeout.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout.
I wonder how much Fred has.
Make the adjustment.
Lenz checked in for Chris Boucher.
Because obviously I can't guard him.
So Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors. Left side, Davis. Goes back up.
We can't get a freaking rebound. Oh my gosh.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Well, Heat leading by 21. Now Bellamy
You pop out at your party.
lets the 3 fly. Toronto
Like, bro, what is going on?
Lenz got his 16th rebound on the night.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Davis against
I like that.
Drops in the layup for 2.
Finally,
Butler's got 9
I like
points
that.
here in the second half.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Outside, Davis. Back to Van Vliet.
No way.
And the dunk by Lamb.
What the freak?
Not gonna fool
I end up getting dunked
the
on.
interior, especially if you're Alex Len that big.
Get back
that
on
close.
defense.
Easy bucket. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
They double him with Junior. Johnson kicks to Anunoby.
You're not worried about that.
Raptors get it back.
Yeah, maybe a little luck.
Oh my
maybe
gosh,
a little bit
bro.
of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
And he's not even like that.
A lot of big decisions have fallen on Adam Silver's shoulders, the commissioner of the NBA. And Greg, I think you and I agree by all accounts.
Whenever I do play defense, it's a foul. I'm so confused.
I mean, wouldn't you agree?
No doubt about it. I mean, I don't know that you could have had a better person
Can't guard him.
for the times. Adam Silver
Freaking 6 guy.
is to be commended, but I think also appreciated, not just from the players and the owners, but I think our fans should also appreciate.
I'm not even scoring. Why are y'all doubling me? I'm so confused.
I've often said that commissioners typically work for the owners. He's the one commissioner, no matter the sport, that I've always felt like was a partner of the players as well.
He's been off the
Tyler.
mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead.
That was tough. How can he make that but not the wide open threes?
Another good play.
So
This is how they
confused.
built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but
What the?
its
Okay.
importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores. Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going
This
to be a
man,
way to get
Fred
out of
Van
this
Fleet,
hole,
bro.
I don't think he'll be the one to do it. I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster.
Get this man off the
Get
screen.
away with one there.
So moving screen, low key. Not gonna talk about it.
The pass to Bellamy. Here's Hero. He's guarded by Davis. Back to Bellamy. Davis at the double team.
What the freak was that?
Good ball movement here by Miami. Achua, no good.
What kind of pass was that?
Nice call from three-point land. 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Davis dishes to land. Van Vliet with it. Now defended by Junior. And with a frequency of three-point
Man,
shots.
Fred is playing like he's Kyrie.
Does the drastic change concern you? And should something be done to lessen the dependence these teams have on three?
It's crazy. I mean, we're starting to see teams take more threes than twos. You know, some have said maybe limit fouls on three-pointers to only 2 free throws.
Okay.
That might eliminate some of the flopping on those long-range attempts, but I really feel like this is the evolution of the game, and that three.
That was dumb. The 2 free throws?
Passes to Davis.
Like what? It's a 3 though. I'm confused. What? That would make no sense at all.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Yo, this man is having the worst game of his life.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Well, it's been interesting so far for Alex Len as the league has moved away from big men playing on the block about how he's going to improve his game to stay in the NBA for as long as he wants.
And he gets it back.
Like for what? There's no way that just happened.
First free throw is good.
We got Kendrick Nunn out here
Much, but
punching off of her, but we can't have Jimmy punching off of her.
You wonder where their motivation comes from. Remember, Jimmy, the last pick in the first round in that 2011 draft. Maybe that edge is still there.
Bellamy against Van Vliet. Johnson outside. Pass to Davis.
Lock that up like you've been doing. He's not about to make nothing.
And he lays it straight in. The Heat leading by 21. Now here's Bellamy. Kicks to Butler. To the inside. Pass to Hero.
Freak, Tyler, I didn't know you were going to get that wide open. My bad.
Shot clock at 5. Got a piece of it. And out of bounds as
That was
Toronto
trash.
gains possession. Toronto's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Pass to Johnson.
They might just have Fred take threes.
Now in the dunk contest, we saw Michael Jordan take on Dominic Wilkins. These days,
That ugly layup. That was the ugliest one I've ever seen.
are participating in these skills competitions, like Greg the slam dunk.
I think it's a great point you raised, Kevin, and I think in part
He's on all of that.
because back in that era, you know,
He got it.
the reality is guys didn't make
He got it. He got it. He's on all that.
and there was more risk, I guess, in the mindset of guys today, and they didn't want to take that challenge on. So I wish we would see more of our stars in the slam dunk contest, but
Yes.
I don't think that's going to be the case, unfortunately. As
To be fair, that should be a bucket too.
Raptors trail by 17.
Get this block.
And foul on the shot. So
it's not a foul.
the line. And the first one drops.
Shooting for Toronto,
Fred VanVleet.
Both good from the line that time. And Miami shooting 55% of the free
No, get out the way.
Late. Up top, Bellamy. Covered by VanVleet.
You shoot the ball. Okay.
Bellamy against VanVleet.
Come on.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Alex Len picks one up, and that one falls for Bellamy. And so Bellamy nails both of them. Toronto calls timeout. They're behind by 17.
Guess we won't shoot the ball no more, Tyler?
Left in the fourth quarter.
Is that what we doing?
And now, a moment to present.
Excuse me, but like I have 19 assists. I don't know if y'all know that.
Here's Lowry.
Hold up. Let me see how much he got. Which game you taking? Even freaking Jimmy. What? Okay. Ha. We're not gonna talk about it.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Heat.
At every opportunity,
Do that. That's what y'all should have been doing the whole game.
Going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And once it becomes official,
I don't know how
this
freaky
win
got
gives
player of
them
the
a
game.
nice
That was wild.
confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Alex Len's checked in for Chris Boucher. Johnson comes in
That
for
one.
Aaron Baines. Davis is subbed in for Kyle Lowry.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
That free throw missing. A different look for Miami. Williams, he's checked in for Achua. Iguodala comes in for Butler. And it's Avery Bradley in for Hero. And the Raptors with the ball.
Yeah, he's about to get the ball stolen from him. No, he seems like he knows a little bit what he's doing.
Bellamy against Len.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, 5
And
fouls.
he can't get the first one.
I don't know why y'all put me back in the game for like 2 minutes.
And so Miami
Like 30
takes
seconds.
this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
But yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow the IGD.N.A_pride.
Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K
So the vibes, go stream that. More vibes is on the way. And when we say more vibes, we're definitely talking about like a mixtape. I don't know if we clarified that. But yeah, it's definitely a mixtape. And yeah. Stay there.